Hi. The murder of Jews in Greater Manchester today at their own synagogue on Yom Kippur was entirely predictable. There'll be hand-wringing and sound-biting expressions of faux grief galore from politicians, media, and self-appointed spokespeople and celebrities. But this was predictable. Most of the pro-Arab, anti-Jewish bile that has been spewed over the world for well over a year now gives a green light to every radicalized numbskull to go out and murder innocent people, as long as they're Jewish. And the very people who can't stop shouting about genocide in Gaza, from the river to the sea, go on protest marches, will say how sad they are about the murder of Jews at their own synagogue in just outside a British city. And the worst of them will even suggest that it's the actions of Israel that have brought about this latest catastrophic tragedy. It is mainstream puppets like Piers Morgan, celebrity morons like Emma Watson, brain-dead doom goblins like Greta Thunberg, politicians like Starmer, and a whole turgid class of woke progressives who have created this climate of hatred against Jews. And shame on you. These people have never even studied a map. There is no Palestine. It's all made up to create a victim narrative that the Western world has naively swallowed for decades. There was a bunch of Arab tribes who all hated each other there, but they hated the Jews more. They want nothing less than the complete annihilation of all Jews. And as others have said, the recognizing of Palestine as a state is a gift to Hamas, who are perfectly happy for their own people to be killed because it gains them sympathy, support, and more weapons. 300 miles of tunnels built under the civilian population, then attack Israel. What did they think would happen? Of course. And all these Israel-hating numpties played completely into their hands. Poor Palestinians, bad Israel. Arabs can live in Israel. They can hold public office. How many Jews live in Hamas-governed territories? None. Every would-be radicalized Muslim with a hunger to murder Jews, to blow up synagogues and churches, to insist on Sharia law in Western democracies, to glorify the barbarity of halal butchery, to praise the hiding of women in black bin bags, will be rubbing their hands in glee at the tacit support that the pro-Palestinian protesters and media puppets who cry that Israel has gone too far have given them. Every Western-hating imam will think, great, now we can go to phase 2 of Islamifying the West. Of course there are moderate Muslims, but where are they every time there's another terrorist atrocity? Where are they when the rape gangs rule the community? It is the culture of Islam and how it's interpreted by the stupid that is toxic. And there are tens and tens of thousands of them. Nearly 50% of Muslims in the UK want Sharia law. Do the bleeding heart liberals actually know what that would mean? It's not the evil of the Hamas-supporting pro-Palestinian lobbyists that's frightening. It is their monumental ignorance. They have not looked at a map, they have read no history, they've listened to nothing but simply sat in an echo chamber of Hamas-inspired propaganda and swallowed the lot. How many terrorist incidents have to occur? How many children have to be raped? How many animals have to be bled to an agonizing death before we wake up to the horror show that is not even on our doorstep anymore, but is inside the house and invited in by the self-righteous multiculturalists who hate their own country and history so much they want it to disappear? If you like this, do please share and subscribe.